for?
This is YouTube.
Oh, good.
Get to introduce YouTube to my best friend.
Hello, YouTube.
What's up, Marshallist? Wanted to say goodnight and thank you to everybody. I decided to stay in Florida. I'm on a golf cart, having a couple of high noons with my best friend for the better part of a decade. That's Jay. What's up, dude?
What's up, YouTube?
Can you all hear me? We're not gonna lie. I've been tipping a couple back right now. What up, Cons? What up, Cat Eyes? Everybody knows me from YouTube, and I wanted to introduce you guys to someone who actually knows me for, like, literally my best friend. He was the best man at my wedding. He gave a speech that he didn't even bother to write down. He just said it off the fucking top of his head.
And killed it.
He fucking crushed it.
Accolades from Joey Copeland.
He did get accolades from a world famous comedian.
Everybody can eat dish names.
What?
Oh, my bad.
You guys got us.
Just you and me.
No, we're live, dude. There's already people.
Right. Got a last name for it.
Oh yeah, well, whatever, man. Fuck it. If you guys have, this is an AMA. It's an Ask Me Anything. It's an Ask Him Anything. Let's just chill here for like literally 9 minutes, and we'll say hi to everybody.
It gets the people going.
It gets the people. It's provocative. It gets the people going. My buddy was a professional musician. Who? You, dude.
Oh.
He is, and he just had he had surgery for a cochlear implant. That's he's getting the actual device installed in a couple of weeks. And you know, we all do that thing where we tell people to touch some grass, right? Go out and touch some grass. Anybody wants to know something about Ray Ray? This is the guy to ask.
Yeah, all the juicy details about Ray. Not last name. Wait for it. Ray, wait for it.
Yeah.
Can we switch last name? I mean, we can't now, but Ray is touching the proverbial grass.
That's constant. He's a 6'6" Ukrainian from used to live in Brighton Beach, where I lived in Brooklyn.
Oh, how neat.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's in Denver. That's the home of a
Has
guy.
Ray ever touched his friend's grass?
That's FCC. I know that guy. He's cool dude from.
Does he sleep in his visor? Sometimes. Yeah.
Do I wear a visor a lot? Not now, but like
about 50% of the time.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite
It's funny. Like YouTube kind of knows me as the visor guy, which is a weird thing to be known for.
Pretty weird.
Pat Con wants to know: am I cut or uncut?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I would bet cut because he's Catholic.
Funny thing is, I know his ex, and I happen to know that my buddy over here.
Can he really suck start a Harley? Can you suck start a Harley?
I don't know. The night is. We're actually.
Go find your Harley.
Anybody want to see a Warlocks clubhouse?
No, we already did that.
Is that far from here?
No, but we're not going to do that again.
Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that again.
How much hair gel does he grow? It's actually Vaseline. He uses Vaseline in his hair.
That is true.
Bill, are you still in the trunk? Oh, is Bill in the trunk?
No, Bill was. Yeah, he was in the trunk for the weekend.
Oh, is that
he was going through
your pedos.
Yeah.
It's so much funner. This is so much funner. It's so much more fun to say it with a British accent.
Say what?
Pedos.
No,
Pedo.
they call them nonces.
Oh.
So, like I said, my best friend, my best man at my wedding, he has a child, and he can't watch what we do. Can you, like, you're not part of this whole YouTube world. Tell us why you can't watch it.
It makes me sick to my stomach. Like, I don't want to get out of bed with my assault rifle and start committing felonies. Are you? Yes, Vaseline, Jenny.
Apparently,
and Christy.
That's gonna be a thing.
Yep.
Dude, so we had I think I was telling you, I had my buddy JT who was there this weekend, and he's like a 60-year-old dude, gay guy, fucking heart of gold, man. Fucking. Remember I was telling you we went to Pulse nightclub. I didn't even tell him where we were going, and we capped off the day at Savoy. I didn't know Parliament House. It was a gay bar downtown, and getting a chance to introduce. He had this moment, right? We caught the real estate Fred, and it was behind the McDonald's. That was one where the wife was there.
Pedo.
A pedo. And this is cool, man. This is a 60-year-old dude. He was a male prostitute. He was abused at 14, like in the most awful way imaginable. And he's been cool enough to share that story with everybody out there. And while we're interrogating the pred at McDonald's, when Tico was able to get him out there, he wound up going inside to get a drink, and he's behind like a little 13-year-old girl or something like that. And he comes out, and the dude's just absolutely bawling. And I'm like, dude, what's the matter with you? And he just had this weird emotional moment where like he looked at the 13-year-old girl, and then he realized what we were there to do. And I don't know, maybe I got the stomach for this stuff, maybe I don't. But to watch that dude break down was wild. So you guys got me for 4 more minutes. You got an AMA, which is Ask Me Anything, or an AHA, which is Ask Him Anything. Because we're going to go and, according to JT, these are the gayest drinks in the world. We're going to have a couple more of these. So run it.
My sister cried with what you did for her yesterday at Pulse. She says she loves you and thanks you.
It's very sweet, Christy.
JT has the biggest heart ever.
He does, man.
Gay Ray. Dynamite dropping.
What's without being too detailed, tell them something about Ray that they might not know, or misconception. I don't know. Just, I die tomorrow. What is it that you say?
His middle irons and he needs to stop second guessing himself on reading a green. Middle irons and trust my read on a green. Dude can throw darts with a 4 and a 5 iron, but like somewhere between 6 and 8. It's a shit show.
That's bullshit. Like 160 on money, bro.
Yeah, but you're hitting 160 with a fucking 8 iron all day. That's what I'm saying. 6 through 8, it's just kind of no man's land. 8 through pitch, you're throwing darts.
What would you say I shoot when I play golf?
What do you shoot?
Yeah,
when you play golf?
On a good day.
68.
That's something I never told YouTube.
There you go. Freddie and I have been watching that Netflix documentary.
What is it called?
Full Swing.
Full Swing? No. Full Swing?
It might be Full Swing. Yeah.
They followed Jordan Spieth in the gang.
They do. And there's a lot of talk about that LIV fucking...
The Saudi-backed golf league that was meant to...
Apparently everybody sold out. Phil and everybody went to go play for those Saudis. I'm like, hey, man, if the money's there, fuck it. What do I know? How much is Ray paying me for this?
How much am I paying you?
None? Are you paying me for this? You should. Right? How much should he pay me for this? Just say you did elsewhere hoping that you weren't driving home, so like glad you're safe.
He didn't let me drive home. He told me to stay here.
I got you.
And then he took me on the golf cart and we're
getting drunk.
Drinking a couple of high noons, having fun.
Like a bunch of homos about to suck each other's dicks.
That's called
that on YouTube.
That's called Guns and Hoses, NYPD versus...
Yeah, I've heard of that. Ray, I live on a PGA course. Come play sometime. Nice to see you.
Nobody's asking any questions. Like, you guys have access to someone who knows me.
Super gay
not
shit.
From YouTube.
LIVs in Australia. It was in Orlando last weekend.
They travel.
At Orange County.
Oh, Orange County National?
Yeah.
We played there.
I know. And I was like, what the fucking LIV?
God damn.
Play at Orange County? Fucking weird.
Guys, you got me for 2 more minutes. You got a question for somebody that knows me.
Super gay shit. Yes.
Something you want to know. He's drunk enough where he's not going to be reserved in his answers.
No filter. Hey, Patriot.
They're just saying, nobody gives a fuck what we're saying.
3, 2. What song is playing for Memorial, JT? Okay. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. Later.
You got 30 more. Hold on.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere.
Where are you going? Oh.
Where are you going?
Can you answer this question?
Me?
Yeah. Has Ray ever been wrapped up in domestic violence or child pornography cases?
Domestic violence accusations
or child pornography?
No.
You know my wife pretty well. What's my relationship like with my wife?
She beats the shit out of him.
What's my life? What's my wife like?
She's an angel, but she beats the shit out of him. Don't ask him to take your shirt off.
We got one more. Come here, like one more minute. One more. This is my favorite. It's my goodbye, man.
Fine, it's fine.
That's
Happy with what we know. Have you seen his extra belly button? It's magnificent as far. No, I have not. Hey, yeah, Christy, been busy your real life, but take the Freds. People having conversations on our live stream.
Yeah, no one's actually fucking asking a question.
Go join a chat room.
Oh. Well, hey, this is a fun one. This is what we'll close on.
Okay.
Everybody thinks they know people when they're on YouTube. This is literally my best friend, best man at my wedding. What has our relationship been like the last 10 years? Say something.
Tumultuous. No, it's been a journey. It's been a great journey.
Elaborate.
Oh, Jesus. I think we've had 3 fights in 10 years. He's helped me to grow. I've helped him to grow. I'm a better man for knowing him. I will probably be single for the rest of my life because my standards for myself and his standards for me will never align. So, which says a lot because I don't have very high standards for myself. Yeah, and I'm a better man for having known him.
I was gay as fuck. Oop. Everybody, I'm gonna go back and get a couple of cocktails in me. Yeah, that's it's weird, man. Like I've known these people forever and they see me do the work I do. That's literally my best friend. He has a relationship with my wife independent of me, which is super strange. Give him a fun fact about Ray Ray they might not know.
One fun fact about Ray.
Nothing like too descriptive, but like go ahead.
Oh, me? A fun fact about
This is a fun one. Has Ray been a good wingman for you? He has for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I can think of 2, maybe 3 scenarios.
Tell a quick one.
Where, like all I had to do was show up and it was in the bag.
He might
have a fun fact about Ray.
He might have been on a dating app and I might have said, give me the fucking phone. And
well, I mean, it helps that we have similar vocal not notations.
I've been you on the phone.
Holy, I was thinking about.
I did a decoy call as you on a phone.
Yes, that's what I was thinking about.
Holy I forgot about that.
You remember who that was?
I do. I remember.
We need to talk about it as soon as you get off.
I remember who that was. Holy shit.
We got to use last names.
That's
She's married now.
Is she really?
I think so.
That was fucking quick.
Pretty sure. If
she was on
I think it is.
Here, we're gonna say a quick good night.
Yeah, we got that squared away.
We're going away.
Good night.
Nobody's got anything else important to say.
Be safe, Ray. Incredible weekend. Ray's going to get a couple cocks in him. Nah.
Few here and there.
The title of our new podcast.
That's our new podcast. Oh yeah, we where are we going? We're in downtown Sanford, Florida. That's that was fun. We actually had what was our, did we even have a name for what we did?
Our podcast?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we did. And I digress.
And I digress was the name.
Yeah.
During COVID when there was
with the name after we stopped recording. Like, what should we call that bullshit?
We put on like random onesie pajamas with like
masks,
neckties, and did I have my fucking like my headgear from boxing?
Oh yeah, at one point, yeah.
You had that on.
Yeah, we wore all sorts of random shit. It was quarantine. We had nothing better to do.
Yeah. If Tommy's have I ever visited an ER to have random objects removed from my butt? Not that he's aware of. Yeah, guys, this is a great opportunity for me to tell you. YouTube is great. It's cool to have friends online. It's even cooler to have friends in real life. And you know what? If Tommy enjoys a couple of White Claws with his buddies, that's not the worst thing in the world. We're legal aged adults. We're allowed to have a little bit of fun. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say it's imperative to have a little bit of fun with life. KJ, I decided when I showed up to like this is literally my best friend. That's my brother right there. I love him as much as just about anybody in my life. You know, next to my wife. That guy's my 10 toes down, ride or die for over a decade. And when I showed up to his house, we were like, oh, okay, we'll have one, we'll have two, and then it turned into a night out on the golf cart. And I don't know, it's not a panel night. I just wanted to let everybody know that it's having a best friend is awesome. Being somebody else's best friend is that's a more important experience. What did I learn from this weekend from catching? Nobody asked me that question, but I'm going to answer it. You guys mean a lot to me. And again, I'm self-admittedly intoxicated right now, so I'm a little bit overly emotional. I'm worn down. Right now, I'm with someone that I've known forever. Be the person that you needed most when you were at your lowest. Like if you ever find yourself asking, you know, what am I supposed to do to be a good friend? How can I be a better person? You know, whenever you were, you know, literally in need or in the darkest place that you've ever been, be the person that you needed, and you can't go wrong. You know, go back and ask yourself the question, like, what could somebody have done to pull me out of the darkest place that I've ever been? And you know, that's what we're supposed to do for kids. You know, I'm trying to save 11-year-old Ray as much as I'm trying to. Am I peeing? No, I'm not peeing. No, I'm right next to a gutter. My life has been incredibly blessed, and that's what I'm trying to say. I got a chance this weekend. I was Alex, I was Tommy, I was Rami, I was Musa, I was Jay, I was you know, this whole weekend, right? Tech and Sammy and T-Coy and Sabrina, Sam, Edward, Christy. I mean, let's keep it 100, right? When people think back on this weekend, they're probably gonna remember like what Ray got to do. I got to be part of something that if anybody's in this community and I remember watching Alex and watching Creep Catchers and watching Nito and then watching FM, right? Saying, oh my God, like these guys are fucking superheroes. This is something absolutely fucking incredible that these guys do. You know, I wish I could be like, I wish people looked at me that way. And I got to be that guy for 70 hours, 72 hours, whatever it was. I have no idea if I'm ever going to see Sam or Edward or Christy or JT again. I would say all four of us became exponentially closer. Those collab type weekends have a tendency where they can go pretty sideways pretty quick, and it was an emotional goodbye. There were there were a couple of tough spots throughout the weekend. Those things, the respect that I have for the real catchers, right? Like I was a real catcher for 72 hours, right? I'm not what those guys are. I'm not. But what I can say is, you guys have no idea what goes into what those people do. You have no idea. The logistics, the nightmares, the 300-mile drives for nothing, the emotional highs, the lows, the victories, the come downs, even if that's what you want to call it. I have no idea. And this is me, right? I'm a panel guy at the end of the day. Like I don't matter. But again, like I said, I hope that what I showed this weekend is that anybody can do this work. And I mean that, like I'm drunk enough to be sincere, right? Anybody can do what these guys do. So if anybody out there in the chat is like, you know, asking themselves, hey, you know, I wish I could do this. Like the question is not you wish you could, like every single person can. I think I had a line this weekend where I said, you got bamboozled by a bunch of ne'er-do-wells from YouTube. You were on 10 years felony sex offender parole. And a feminine guy whose girlfriend makes phone calls on YouTube 3 nights a week and a guy with a visor and a unibrow. We got you, Bo. We got you. And the panel channel made a clip of JT and I. It's been a really hard road to learn to just not read. I'll never not read the comments because like I am the chat. Like I'm one of you guys at the end of the day. I'm not Alex. I'm not Tommy. I'm not Rami. I'm not Musa. I'm none of those guys, right? And you guys all supported the shit out of what we did this weekend. I talked to Red Hood today, and if anybody got a feeling of nostalgia, I remember what this community used to mean to me, right? As I don't know if the opportunity ever presents itself, I'll probably talk about my. I don't know. I've been pretty tight-lipped about why I'm in this community and what I went through. Maybe one day. I'm not as brave as some of the people who have the courage to come out openly and explain exactly why it is that brought them to where we are. But the outpouring of yeah, I'm not cut out to do this all the time. That's for sure. I don't know about that, Ray. It takes a certain kind. The amount of people that I had to go through until I found my team is ridiculous, but for most in the community, it's easier. Definitely. Good night, everyone. Safe travels. I'm not traveling anywhere tonight, bro. I stayed in Florida. I'm spending a night with literally my best friend. And the cool thing is too is like I'm his best friend, and that's not always the case for most people. Everybody has a best friend. Not everybody is a best friend. But I do have to shut this down. If anybody has anything to say, I'm coming, bud. You get kicked out? I said, did you get kicked out?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, we going in there?
Yeah.
Or is it dead?
No, it's
open. Jenny T. Everybody go check out OPE. That's Tech and Sammy. That's the feminine guy and the girl with the period belt. This is how good looking I am after this weekend. I'm fucking strapped. And this is where I got to leave you because we're going to do something in real life. That's hey, do me a favor. Hey, seriously, I am kind of intoxicated, but like you said before, you said forget the whole "you're a better man" thing. Like everybody here, they think that they know people on YouTube, and how much work did it take for us to build the friendship that we have?
Jesus. I mean, you and I got lucky, but once we realized that there was like that cosmic coincidence component to it, like it takes work, like deliberate effort.
Making friends is easy.
Right. Keeping them
is fucking impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. We talk at least once a week, even when we're fighting.
Yeah. That's my Pablo. Can you grab me one of those? I'll be in like literally give me 2 minutes. The fuckery probably will resume this week, and that's okay. It's not my responsibility to fix anything. I try to bring like a small amount of healing to everybody. Most of us are victims of, the type of abuse that we try to prevent. I probably interject myself way too often, thinking that I can fix things. That's my ego. That's my arrogance. But it comes from a good place at the end of the day. Like I do try to bring something good to folk. And yeah, when I told that person that we do it for fun and for free, I remember when YouTube didn't ban us and nobody was monetized, and the algorithm all brought us together, and I'd see the same people in every single chat. Before there were panels upon panels upon panels, and then members and subscribers and mods and wrenches, and It's I do remember the first time that I saw Chris Hansen do what he did, right? And you know, the part of me that will never be healed. You know, the 10-year-old in me that nobody was there to defend. There was a guy from Surrey Creek Catchers. There was a 19 or 20-year-old bearded ginger guy who had a receding hairline from Texas who was out there in Walmart parking lots scaring the shit out of these guys. It's funny. I haven't had like a real moment with you guys away from everybody else like for the last 4 days. And when I talked to you guys about, you know, it's my farewell, I meant that in a way. And I was going to wait till like Thursday, but fuck it. I've been drinking and I'm feeling violent. I'll share it to you now. I have nothing, regardless of how I feel about certain people. I would much rather be Ray. You're drunk. Go to bed. I'm not that drunk, Cons. I'm delirious from lack of sleep and I'm exhausted. But I don't want to expose anybody. I don't want to cancel anybody. I don't want to embarrass anybody. If you're living by yourself and you're drunk and something stupid happens to you on a weekend and then people want to, because they're not creative enough to come up with something entertaining or something that makes you feel good. So instead they just try to do that kind of shit. And then there are news platforms in our community that need to be respected and there are things that need to be addressed. I just threw in a dip in case anybody's wondering. I'm not trying to hide it. I just didn't want you to see me put it in. We used to be like a ragtag band of misfits in YouTube, right? Just a bunch of people that, you know, with a cell phone and a mobile Wi-Fi spot, you know, we managed to put a flashlight in the darkest corners of the world and put a line on it. I did a line, guys. No, it was an emotionally overbearing weekend. So when I said that I was saying goodbye, it is a farewell. I love JT. You know, that guy is an absolutely amazing individual. He just came to me with a cocktail, that is beyond. Oh, we got a passion fruit. That is amazing. Pat Kahn saw the Coke start up a panel. I don't know, dude. I adjusted earlier. You know, I didn't like when people went after Tommy for what his brother did. It's the same reason why I won't dox a predator and I won't put their family members on panel. I'm far from fucking perfect, and I've never pretended to be. I try to be the best dude that I can. 100% I try. I probably try harder than most because I'm not naturally as good as most people. But, you know, Tommy's not his brother. And if you hate him for a reason that is warranted. And I don't have a warranted reason. You know, there's things over there, there's things over here, and that's cool, right? Like, that's great. But at the end of the day, that's somebody's husband. That's somebody's dad. And he means something to certain people, just like Alex does. And, you know, the other thing, too, is like Edward is my friend. Edward is my friend. And I do believe that he got caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. And, you know, you guys put something on me, right, where people are saying, hey, you know, you spent 3 days and you didn't ask him any questions. I never asked Tommy any questions. I believe in our process, right? Innocent until proven guilty. And I see some of the comments. I don't pick a side. So when I said goodbye, I'm seceding from the union. I said that I went out to make my own space, and I did make my own space. And when YouTube took my own space away, you know, within like 4 to 6 hours, you guys gave me another new space, regardless of how you felt about me, and you let everything become successful. And I love this work. It means more to me than you guys could possibly understand. Like me getting to be the guy in front of that sex offender, like the fact that T-Coy went through all that and she trusted me to be the person to like bring him to internet justice or whatever you want to call it. And to a bunch of people that probably sounds stupid and it sounds ridiculous. But the fact that she trusted me with hers and Sabrina trusted me with hers and Tech and Sammy trusted me with theirs. You know, I hope that I have the respect of my peers. I hope that I have the respect to you guys. And if I don't, that's cool. Like, I'm probably going to continue to do what I'm doing. But, you know, my channel, my space, whatever it is, if you guys like that nostalgia, that's why I don't really entertain any of the nonsense. And it's not a what's good for me, but not for thee. You know, I am pretty fair across the board. You know, some of the boys do not like Bill. I like Bill. I can't make the boys like Bill, and I can't make Bill like the boys. But there's my buddy Tommy Boy. Everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let things go wrong, so you appreciate them when they're right, and sometimes things fall apart and better things altogether. There's Sherry. She's a friend that I made through a mutual friend. I miss MySpace too. So yeah, it was a farewell. It was a farewell to meaningless panels. I'll still have some fun ones. I do want to talk to Sammy, and if any other decoys want to talk to me, I would love to give you guys a behind the scenes look at what they go through doing the work that they do. You know, 2-month, 3-month, 4-month long fictitious internet relationships with like the most evil, dark scum in the world. If you don't think that takes a toll on these people, and you know, I Decoy, Tech and Sammy, I had to beg them to take something from this trip. You know, they wanted to do it, and I literally begged them to accept something. And I want you guys to know that about Tech and Sammy. I had to beg them to accept anything for this trip. And if you know how many hours, like nobody slept this weekend. Like, granted, we were in Florida, we were there, we were doing the deal. Tech and Sammy were where they live. They did not sleep. They were on the hook. Anytime I needed something within 3 seconds, I had an answer. You know, decoys are the ones that get arrests and get convictions. All catchers do are all we do is make the confrontation. And I hope that this weekend I managed to put a good shine on the people that truly do that work, which are the decoys. You know, letting Decoy have a phone conversation online with 2 of the guys that she worked fucking tirelessly and relentlessly to put on blast and bring to the light. That was cool. I can't give Decoy shit. I can't give Tech and Sammy shit. But that's like literally the one thing that I was able to do for them. Much love to you too, BG. I know your real name, and I'm not going to dox you. I promise. Shout out to Bad Guy. He's a legitimate friend of mine offline. Yeah. I got a lot of love for that dude. You don't have to see somebody in person to have like an emotional connection with them. Like, it makes it easier and it makes it realer, but you know, I talk to a lot of y'all more than I talk to some of the people that I know in my real life. And I did the Ray thing. I said I was going to do a 10-minute AMA, and it's been 34 minutes. And I have a limited amount of time with my best friends. So this is one of those few moments where, like, I'm literally going to say, hey, sorry, not sorry. I'm going to go enjoy some real life. I'm going to touch some grass. I hope you guys do the same thing. And, you know, be kind to one another. It doesn't cost $1. And if anybody wants to do the work that we did this weekend, you know, you can get in touch with Sammy and Tech. You could probably reach out to Decoy or Sabrina. If anybody wants to catch and you got questions, like, anybody who knows me, I'm pretty easily accessible on Instagram. I'm happy to share that information because people did it to me, especially a guy like FM. Mom said to cut it off, so Mom said to cut it off. Much love, y'all. Be well.